Here with
Tina.
Tina. And Tina, who are you?
So I am an Ifbb Pro figure competitor. I trained and competed in pro bodybuilding for about 10 years. So I've done the Olympia back in 2017, but now I'm just training for a lifestyle.
Yeah. And where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas, all the way down here. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do back today.
We're gonna do back today. Yes.
Yeah. She's gonna run me through what she's doing. She's gonna teach me a little tips, tricks on how to grow a big back, get it all defined, get it looking nice. And yeah, not much to it. Basically just that. That's it.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go.
It's our first workout. So how are we doing this one?
We're gonna hit ins and outs.
Ins and outs?
Yep. Trying to hit your higher lats and your middle lats. That's what we're doing.
All right. How many are we gonna do?
Trying to hit about 15 reps, probably 4 sets.
4 sets?
Yeah, so
All right,
15
sweet.
inside and 15 outside.
Oh, at once, back to back?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how much weight I'm gonna be able to put on if we're doing it back to back. 30 reps? Come on.
Yeah, so trying to twist your torso a little bit back. Yeah, so that way you can pull this all the way back closer to your waist. So you can feel this part a little bit more than upper here. Yeah, you may want to load the chair because you're taller, so you want your chest to be a little bit higher. Yeah, right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Leave nothing left. Take everything.
So how do you feel when you change the position of the seat? Did it make a big difference?
Yeah,
When it's higher, when it's like where your chest is going to be facing right where the pad is.
It's like when you lift up, it's kind of like holding the bar lower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you start to hit different parts of your lats. So it's not really all about just getting on the machine and lifting the weight. You gotta make sure you got the right positioning, right grip. Make sure you hit the right spots. Otherwise, then you'll overwork the wrong parts. Especially when it comes down to like really shaping how you want to look, and you're trying to hit high, mid, lower, all that type of stuff. You gotta be careful of how you train it.
When you sit higher and when you're pulling on this side towards the back, you're working your rear delts instead of your lats.
Yeah.
So it's more like this instead of doing this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you want to position your seat correctly every time you sit on there, depending on how high you are. So.
But yeah, we're gonna smash out all 2 sets, and we'll see you on the next exercise. Explain what we're doing then.
All right, so with this one, you can either do upper hand, which usually I use a rule of thumb, literally. Just make sure you take your grip. And then again, your seat needs to be positioned where the chest is, and just pull and hold. You can lean back a little bit. That way it gives you more V-taper.
So lean in with the rope.
Yeah. Trying to lean back a little bit more. There you go.
Yeah, I feel that. So how come you want to lean back rather than just stay there? Because then everyone's saying like you don't want to swing. That's like ego lifter. You don't want to swing. You want to stay composed.
Well, when you're sitting up against the pad, you're pulling more towards your higher lats, but if you're leaning back a little bit, you're contracting your middle back and like this lower part, which is like a V-taper, so you want to lean back just a little bit.
So it's more about the positioning is leaned back.
Thicker instead of wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not so much actually swinging back into it. You kind of just leaning back in general.
Yeah, because your chest is already controlled by the pad anyway, so you're not doing this.
Yeah.
You know. So this one is more like the bend over rows, what you're doing both lats. And laying flat on this bench, it's gonna force your lats to actually move the bar instead of your arms or your tricep or your biceps. If you're doing it this way and lean towards the front, you're gonna hit your rear delts and your higher lats. Yep. If you're doing an underarm, underarm, you're gonna pull more like this. So either way, if you're doing this or doing this, it's gonna hit the same area of your lats. So straighten up the handle a little bit though. No, the other way. Yeah. You should be feeling it, right? To here, to there. How's that one?
Hey, you really feel it in your back. Because it's basically like, it's one of those exercises that takes away the use of every other muscle in your body, and it's only your lats that are working. Use your biceps and other rows, but this one is really just like dead weight hanging. You're just laying flat, just straight lats lifting it, but yeah. Yeah, the gravity, that's right.
Yeah, gravity literally like pushes your body to like stay straight on the on the pad, but because your feet is up the ground, so literally it's just your back that's moving down. So it's a lot harder than the other ones.
That's why it's hard, and that's probably why I don't like it.
All right, so instead of using one straight single bar, we're gonna do with two different handles. I would recommend pulling them all together instead of separate. And then you want to look straight to the mirror and making sure that you're pulling them equally. Yeah, but then you're gonna go out instead of going in, okay? Yeah, because you want to work on your, so sit a little bit higher. No, your back, yeah. Just keep it straight, there you go. And then pull it to the side. And then stop right here, yeah. Try to think about engaging your lats instead of your arms to pull it down. The area you should be feeling is this part of your lats. So it's the higher lats instead of the, because we worked all the lower lats already.
You gotta focus on stability with this one as well, because it's not just a straight bar that you're using your whole back to pull down. Both arms.
Yeah, so you're engaging this part of your lats, that's what you're doing. But if you're using one single sit bar, then you're just using your arms to help to pull it down. So using this itself.
It's more like isolation. Isolates both sides of your lats. It's kind of like, say like you're doing a bench press, and then you're doing like a dumbbell press. You know, when you have to like focus on both sides and focus on stability as well. That's what it's like, but just for version for the back.
Look at the way he dominates the equipment using absolute precision. Each fiber in his entire body working in unison together. What a fine male specimen is our young Jacob at the ripe, tender age of 22. Watch as he signals out the mating call of the lat spread. And soon a female will come with her feathers tucked, and Jacob will proceed to exfoliate his male organ.
Yeah, well that's basically the back workout. Miss Ifbb over here is going to teach me how to pose my back properly, because I feel like I got a nice juicy back pump, so I'm going to see how that goes. You want to just hold on to this?
All right, nice juicy back.
you can give me some
Put one foot behind, 1 foot up, and then lean back a little bit, and then your thumb should be sitting right here, and then you pull, and then you just stretch it. Yeah, yeah, and then hold it like that. Yeah. Right. So you place your thumb on the back, and then you just pull all the way up, and then take a deep breath, so that way you open up your chest a little bit more. Okay, switch. Yeah. And then, okay, so relax. You can do one back, one front, or just do straight. Lean back, take a deep, big breath, and then open up as soon as you do this.
And just breathe straight into the chest.
Yeah, just take, yeah, so that way all your lungs are open up and you can stretch your lats a little bit further. There you go. Then you can lean back just a little bit more, and then trying to squeeze as much as you can. There you go. And hold that. Okay, relax.
That's more of a workout than a fucking workout.
So posing, most people underestimate posing, but posing is a huge part when it comes to get on stage. It's a lot of endurance because you never know how long you're gonna be on stage for and how long you gotta hold that posing for. You gotta look perfect 24/7. I mean, my hardest thing is posing legs. Getting your legs to get real defined and perfect and hold that for about 5 minutes. You literally should be sweating by the time when you get done with posing.
I feel like a bunch of sweat was about to start pouring out me with that last one. Alright, but yeah, I appreciate you, Tina. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having
Running
me.
through a little Ifbb workout.
Yo.
Getting ready for you to put me on stage.
It's been a minute since I competed. My last show was in Tampa Pro in 2019. So it's been a minute. But if I ever get back into competing again, it's gonna be a struggle.
So if she's ever on stage again, be there, #1 supporter, front row. But yeah, I appreciate you coming through.
Alright.
That's all for the video, and I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.